Something just struck me while I was reading something. I was also watching something, and I just felt that the reason why we don't support people whom we know, especially when they are starting with something new, a new endeavor, or maybe a social media page, or or anything like that, anything new. You know why? Because we are so sometimes, okay, yes, there's this hint of jealousy and competitiveness, that internal competition. But most of the times I also feel that there is no kick of novelty. Like, you already know that person, maybe you have grown up with them, you know of their weaknesses, their victories, their failures, everything. So you just feel like, I already know, so what's that? There's no novelty. Okay, but at the same time, the same thing some other person is doing, like say a stranger, they have started a small time business, or maybe a social media page, or an influencer or something you don't know, is a stranger completely, and you will be very awestruck by them, even if they're doing the same level, same kind of work. That's because there's novelty in that. You don't know that person. There is also, even though whatever you're watching or whatever you're buying from them, even though there's definitely a value addition because of that in your life, but at the same time there's also this kick of novelty, and we humans are wired for novelty, for newness, because that gives our dopamine spike, and that just makes us feel alive, and makes you open to a wider world, instead of just being around with the same kind of people. So people whom you're already meeting for tea, coffee, for your say for your family functions and all, again seeing them and buying from them. And then of course there should, it should be there. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but the reason I'm saying, I'm just kind of dissected this point, that sometimes it's not always because of the jealousy factor, the internal competition, but it's also because there's no kick of novelty, there's no dopamine spike in seeing and buying from the same person you're having tea, coffee with, and having your family functions with. So that's something I just came across, it just crossed my mind right now.